It is the 40th annual Santa Barbara International Film Festival. I'm Andy Liu with PressPassLA and we are at the Arlington Theatre. Let's check out our celebrities on the red carpet tonight. Mr. Costner, I'm so excited for you because you had so much creative control doing all the writing, all the moving parts, producing.
Well, I had a lot of help, but to get this thing started, I had to kind of have the force of will to say, this is what we're going to make. Let's go west. This is a story we're going to make. Women are going to play a very important part in this movie. And I said, let's get it. Let's do it. And all the details are important to me.
Yes.
And they'll always be important to everyone.
I asked Chen about that.
In your life, in every aspect of your life, details make a difference to you.
Well, I spoke to Chi and he said even the costuming and everything, I was like, this is going to be an evergreen movie, such an American historical film, right?
Well, I think that it will be, and I think every time you watch a movie like this, you'll see something different. You'll hear something different. You go, I didn't hear that the first time. And I love movies like that, that you can revisit and you can share. Because there are people who go, well, what is it about a Western? Because a lot of the Westerns I see, I don't like them. And people do love them, but they can't necessarily point at one. And I would love for people to say, let's watch this 4-part Western. This is the second part. I'm going to make the third and fourth. Let's watch this one because it feels honest. That's what I hope.
Tell us what Kevin did that, was a bit of a surprise for you.
A bit of a surprise for me is my character originally was supposed to be riding bareback, which I demonstrated on, before the film, and then the day of the shoot, I couldn't get on my horse because of all the extra wardrobe. And he comes riding by and he says, "You need a saddle?" I said, "No, I was hired to ride this bareback." A little bit later, he comes back by again and goes, "Chi, you want a saddle?" I was like, "Sure." So he's like, "Give this man a saddle." So they rip one off of the horse right next to it, and away we went.
Kevin assisted on a saddle. You had to say yes.
Yeah. He's
very good.
Yes, it was incredible.
Now, look how many people have turned up to see this movie. I mean, it is an international film festival. It's the 40th annual one. Have you been involved in other film festivals as big as this, or do you think Kevin's drawing the crowd?
Well, in the United States, this is one of the premier film festivals, along with Sundance and New York. But yeah, we were in Cannes and in Venice too. So yeah, it's interesting to be here.
It's going to be
They're
really
trying
quick.
to run it. Oh my God! Go ahead, quick question.
All right, good guy or a bad guy?
Oh, I don't. There's no way I characterize things as good guy and bad guy. There's too many gray areas in between.
Ooh, and what about beach holiday or ranch holiday?
Any kind of holiday for me. I work too hard, so.
What was your role like in the film? Were you the good guy or were you the mean one?
You know what?
Yeah.
When you see it, stand up and go woo woo when I come online.
Is that your favorite line in the movie?
I don't go woo woo. Come on, I never do that shit.